So welcome back to my channel. I'm 8A, the Black Carnivore, and today I want to discuss why do the carnivore diet. So I think you've got a pretty good idea of what it is, what it is. But the question now is, why would you do it? So if you have been following the keto diet and it's been working for you, you're losing weight, you're feeling better, your aches and pains are going away, you're getting all the brain clarity everyone talks about, and you're feeling, amazing, then, it's fine. You don't need to do it. Everything's working. But when you aren't quite getting all the benefits that you hear people talking about, you might think about it. So, for me, I did actually lose all my weight on a keto diet. So I lost 80 pounds. But my allergies got better, but they didn't go away. And, my asthma was actually getting progressively worse. And it was, at the time that I started Carnivore, it was the absolute worst it had ever been. And I was extremely, extremely anemic when I began Carnivore. So those two things together, made me very tired and made it difficult for me to breathe and all of that. So when I started Carnivore, I just felt amazing. It was like on day 2, it was like I had just been able to finally breathe a little. The amount of energy that I had was amazing. And I attribute this to one, probably being less inflamed, because I was not eating some of the things that were irritating me, like dairy and spices and any plant foods. And then also I was eating, an even higher level of iron, and that was assisting with my anemia. So, obviously things didn't turn around overnight. It took some time. And eventually I came to understand that dairy is really a problem for me. So when I took out dairy completely, then my asthma went away completely. I decided to just try it. So I took it out, and then about 10 days later, I happened to have a little bit of cheese, maybe half an ounce. It really was not a lot. And within a few hours, I needed my inhaler. And then I realized I hadn't been using my inhaler for the last 10 days. And so I was like, maybe there's something going on here. But then I was like, no, I don't want that to be the case, because of course cheese is good. I want to be able to eat cheese. So I tested it 4 more times, and without fail, each time I had a little bit of cheese, I needed my inhaler within hours. So I understood that this was a problem, and I took it out entirely. And then that is when I really got, the amazing benefits. I could breathe. I could really smell. My taste buds really got so much more nuanced and stronger. I was able to, more easily discern tastes and flavors. So there was a really, really big difference for me. And that's why I am going to stick with a carnivore diet rather than, a traditional keto diet where I include vegetables. So, I think that for you, you might want to think about that. Some people, some people kind of think, well, I'm getting older, aches and pains are normal, blah, blah, blah. But I would challenge you that those things are not normal. And you might find that those things go away when you try a carnivore diet. So I would encourage you to give it a try. 30 days is a good start. 90 days would be ideal. But I think within 30 days, you'll definitely start to see some improvement. And then you can decide whether you want to continue or, just kind of let it go. But I think that, you don't have to necessarily even make a choice. You can do one for a while and then go back to another and kind of go back and forth and see for yourself. But there's really no way to, figure out whether this is going to work for you other than to do it. And, with dairy, I was one of those people that was like, well, it's okay with me. It's not bothering my stomach. I am not lactose intolerant. It's fine. And it wasn't until I actually completely and fully tried it that I saw what a huge difference it made for me. So, those are the questions that you might ask yourself about tea, about coffee, about spices, about vegetables, about vegetable oils. These are all things that might be bothering you, and maybe you just don't know. So give it a try. All right. And follow me. Oh my God. Follow me. Click the subscribe button and click the little bell icon to get notification every time I go live. And definitely check out my other videos that will help you figure out how to get started on the carnivore diet and how to deal with some of the common problems that happen in the beginning. All right. I'll check you later.